She cracks me up. Yes, what's up, baby? Hi. Is that Uncle Zach? Is that Uncle Zach? Is that Ruby? How bad lights do these look on us? How come we got closer? Oh, there we go. That's way better.
Okay.
Doesn't look ridiculous at all.
What are we talking about again?
I have no idea.
Food? Food. Birthday parties and food.
Birthday parties and food.
Okay. Am I starting or are you starting?
I can start.
Okay.
All right.
Lead the way.
Hi guys. This is Seth and Megan and Teddy.
Hey.
We just celebrated kind of like a super mini birthday party for Dottie tonight. She turned 2 on December 31st. It is now January 11th. Let's not talk about actual, accuracy of birthday parties. Not important here. We just had my brother and his sister and his wife, his wife over,
Just
brother and sister-in-law is what I was trying to say, and then and their kids over, and they had a couple presents for Dottie. But we realized Dorothy doesn't eat sugar. Our GI team say no sugar is no bueno for her in the future, and it does make you wonder, like, if she's not allowed to have sugar because of her health, like, how much sugar should we all be eating? That's a different conversation for another day.
We eat less around her, at least.
Yeah, but man, that cheesecake after she goes to bed, I tell you. The point of this conversation is just thinking about how do we do parties in general. So much of our life is basically centered around eating. So Megan and I, we haven't, thankfully the first 2 years of your life, you don't have too many expectations, but as she goes to more birthday parties and she starts to see what it's like to be at a birthday party in America, or even any party, Halloween, all about candy.
Thanksgiving, all about food.
All about food, but at least that food's savory, and she can have some savory food. She's up to 25 teaspoons now.
A day.
A day, which is, that may not sound like very much, but for us, if you've followed our history, that's a huge amount of food.
Mm-hmm.
So right now, we're just trying to kind of think about what's the best way to celebrate with a child who can't eat the normal food requirements. Now, I know this is a common problem for a lot of people. People who will eat, who are vegan, people who are vegetarian, people who are lactose intolerant, glucose intolerant, celiac, glucose. That's the same thing as lactose intolerant. No, that's sugar.
No.
Never mind. Oh my gosh. Yeah, but this was just kind of another, not a really end of conversation, but the beginning of trying to figure out how do you live a life without food being the center of it. And this is kind of an open conversation.
Yeah, it's something that we've thought about, or at least I've thought about a lot in the last 2 years, knowing that Dottie would be primarily getting her nutrition with the TPN, and that she wouldn't be eating fully like traditional people, and how that would look when it comes to celebrations and rewards and special things. When you think about it, it's like, let's go get ice cream, or let's go out to dinner, or whatever everything truly is in our society.
Eat pizza till we're sick.
Centered around food or a meal or a treat or a drink, and all those things are not things for her that are going to be celebratory.
Yeah, or she'll pay for it later if she does partake in those, because it will not be good on her digestive system, and it's just not something we want to really be the center of our lives.
Yeah. And so she, in addition to not having sugar, like sweets and stuff, along the same lines as fruit. So you might think, oh, just fruit. Fruit is a sweet alternative to sugar, but it's the same problem with Dottie, is that those sugars just go through her system too quickly, and they're just not healthy for her, like they are.
So she kind of is glucose intolerant.
I guess so.
Oh my goodness.
So tonight, when I knew we might have family over, I made just a really simple minestrone vegetable soup.
Which was delicious.
Thanks. And so it was like soft foods, things that I knew that she would like to eat. before the last time Dottie was in the hospital, we had actually planned on having a birthday party on her birthday, a brunch, because she loves breakfast foods like eggs, but also quiche especially.
Yeah, those quiche.
So she likes strong flavors.
Hummus, curry, quiche. She's like a hipster in Portland. That's all our daughter eats.
And so we were going to do quiche and some fun breakfast foods for her. And then they ended up in the hospital, Seth and Dottie, for a couple days, and she didn't come home until her birthday, and then she had croup.
Ugh.
And so we have not even left the house with her to take her around people pretty much since then.
Yeah.
Except to go to Grandma and Grandpa's house. Yeah, so that's the conversation, and maybe you are in a place as a young adult or adult and you've gone through this. We would love to hear your comments. We would love to hear from you.
Crohn's disease, I know you guys are out there. You guys have a very similar situation to our daughter.
Yeah. If you want to share with us some of your thoughts, if you want to link us to some of your videos where you are sharing the ups and downs of your life and your journey, we would really appreciate that. We are in a great situation in some ways. Dottie's little, and we have the internet, and we have the ability to reach out to all of you and ask for your thoughts and your suggestions and your experiences, and that will really help us and guide us in providing the best, healthiest life for Dottie. Coming up with creative ways to celebrate her birthday and accomplishments, or just do sweet things that aren't centered around food, and especially not centered around sweet foods.
The way she looked at me like that, because she knows I like to eat those sweet foods.
Oh, I'm terrible. I love it too.
Anyways.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what we're going for. And again, we want to do what we can so we can have the best life, frankly, for the family. And we all know sugar's bad for us. So really, this is probably just a step in the right direction, saying, hey, you all need to eat better. So that could just be simply it. But guys, thanks so much for listening. And thanks for engaging us in conversation in the future. We appreciate your comments and your suggestions. Yeah, another day in the life of the journey. Continue to dot along with us.
Bye.
See you guys.